Hello, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. I just noticed I had this cord in the way, and I've been so good about keeping it out of the way, right? Remember when I couldn't figure out how to do the cord and it was always in my face? Well, I fixed it, and there's the cord again. Anyway, I didn't drape it over the camera holder. Well, today's Saturday at 6 p.m. It's time for the Joyful Art Time Show. And today we're going to be making more flowers. Since I did get a list from my viewers of the flowers to make, I'm just going to make flowers until I'm through with the list. Let me think, where is the list? Somewhere around in here. All right. So here's the list. You probably can't read it. Okay, we've done 2 of them, 3 of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more flowers to do. And we'll just keep doing them until I'm done, since there's a request from my viewership to do flowers. This program today is going to be about tea bags, and I may have some new viewers and they may not know how to process tea bags, so I will try to find one laying around here and show you on the art table how to process them. I'm doing a series. I think I'm on number 69. So I started at 1 to 69. That's quite a bit. I'm getting to be a tea bag art specialist because I'm learning along with you all as well. And it's been a really good learning curve for me to keep my mind busy. I like to keep my mind very busy. Even in retirement, I am liking to keep my mind busy and learning new things. So our theme today is great things never came from comfort zones, Anonymous. So that is our, oh, I do have someone in the comments. Hi, Mama Juju. Glad to see you. Glad to see you, dear. I hope you had a great day today. So far, mine's been okay. I've just been trying to prepare for the show, and I'm always at last minute doing this or that. It's kind of a never-ending thing with me. So anyway, yeah, we're on 69. I got 100 ways I want to do tea bag ephemera, and then I'll be on something else, but I am going to write an ebook about the 100 ways, so I'm really excited about it. So I am ready to go onto the art table. We've got a lot of show and tell. I was working to make sure the art table is working well. It's working well. You worked your butt off at the estate sale place. Oh, I've done that before. Oh, that's so hectic. I also used to go to craft shows and sell vintage items, and we'd have to do a whole booth, and it would have to be nice, and then bring in all your stuff, and we had this big trailer with a lot of heavy work. And then you stay there all day trying to sell, right? Yeah. It's kind of a mess. Anyway, I did that for a long time. I used to like the big shows, you know, where you have a lot of customers and there were vintage themed shows. All right, so for this project, I wrote a few things down here. I know it's a lot of work. We sold our trailer, and you have to have a truck, and Not anymore. I like my my small YouTube channel that keeps me busy. So let me show you what I created last time. And I added a border. I tried to keep it the tea bag, so all of this really on here are made from tea bags, all the ephemera. I don't know if you will remember, but I had made medallions and then I had extra stuff. So I just placed it on a water paper, 140 pound, and I just let it dry. And so what I did is I used this, I created a border, see I just, around here, just to add a border to it. Now, what I did work in my Ko-fi shop, because I thought this turned out pretty good, and I wanted to digitalize and create some stickers is what I was thinking. However, I'm running short on yellow in my printer, so the yellow didn't quite turn out as well as for me, because my printer was low in yellow and I had to order some. But I'll give you, I'll show you some of the stuff that I did to create stickers. Hi, Daisies and Grace. So this is a piece, see now this, I did put it on sticker paper. So all you have to do, you know, you can create a sticker, right? Or you could not do sticker paper and use it in your journal somewhere. And then I have these little tiny ones. I don't know really where to stick it to. I'm going to stick it to somebody. That's funny. Hi, Goldie. Glad to see you. Hi, Bonnie. Glad to see you too. I gotta change my, I can't see all. There you go. See if I missed anybody. Oh, I'm so happy that you guys, oh, I know, isn't it? So the yellow, because of my printer, it didn't show up as well as it will if you have yellow ink in your printer. But I thought they were cute, like for little stamps. You could send in Happy Mail, or you have a best friend or something and you want to give her a stamp of your piece of art. So anyway, I thought they would be cute. And then of course I printed them, you know, on plain paper as well. Now, I gave ChatGPT my original this, and I said, create something for me. And so it took a little bit of work, but we finally got something. But all these little, like bloom, you rose to the moment. And this is another one, a tea bag rose collage. Still has wonder. But ChatGPT ended up making the yellow more pink. I don't know why. I kept telling it not to, but I got so sick of trying to work with it, I said, oh, I'm just going to stop and let you do what you want. So I've got all these little things that you can make stickers with, Bloom Brave, or you can just let's see what else we have in here. Grow Free, Tea Bag Rose Collage, some more Bloom, Wonder in Bloom, a tea bag art, a wonder. And this is, well, you know, not too bad, I guess. I gave ChatGPT this, and this is what ChatGPT came up with. But I kept telling it, well, I'd like yellow, and it kept making them pink. So I thought, I'm done with it. But I did include some of the things that I did with the original piece. So there are some like this I did in Canva to make these little pictures. Now this is the original piece that I took from here, but I cut it in places, and this is what it turned out to be. Kind of like when you do a masterboard and you cut it in places. I think grow free, you rose to the moment. Oh, and then I have all these little tiny, see, these would be cute as stickers too. These are little tiny roses. So that's ChatGPT. So I just made a few of these, and these are my original. I can tell these are my original. This is my original, and original. So there we go. So I was playing, wasn't I? And these are available in my Ko-fi shop if you'd like to have some nice looking rose, tea bag roses, and like that. Okay, the other thing I did, and I didn't print a copy, but I think what I will do is print a copy and then make a short on it. I revamped Chicken Little, and I added 6 more pages to it. I forgot to add the king. So, you know, Chicken Little, all the folks, they kind of get, they think the sky is falling, so they're scared, and then the big fox comes and says, I know the way, but he wants to eat him, right? So there's like a couple endings to the story. Either they get eaten and the king isn't involved, but however, the king will save them. So I made the king an owl. And anyway, so we'll see. I did add the king, and then you can pick whatever ending you want because I added some more words. But I will do a short on that. I'll just print it up and do a short on the channel. That would be, because I forgot to print it for this show and tell. All right. So the other thing I did is, hi Cindy. I don't know why I ran out of yellow, Mama. Juju, I just don't know. So what I did is, I put these templates where you can download them off the community page in YouTube. So I thought, well, why don't I say you can do it? And I said, well, why don't I try to do it, right? So I go, okay, well. So this is the pattern of the Gerber Daisy template. And what I did is I have 2 colors here. And so I have the big one. But I had to put this on a plus 200% on my printer to get the size I wanted. And then it ended up here going bananas and up here, but I had to put it 200%. So these little circles we'll be using, they're 1.5 inches. You can either do a circle punch, or you could do a lid, and then if you didn't have a punch, I have this punch, and it says 1.5 inch on it. and it's real easy to use, so I like that. So we're going to do red and blue innards. And then I thought, well, you can actually size these any way you want. So I decided to, this is at 150%. So I'm going to make this in yellow, these petals. And so I've cut them out so they're, won't take so long. You know, cutting is a, it takes a while, like an hour to cut them out. Okay, so with that, I'm going to show you, now hopefully it'll work. Where'd my scene window go? I was working on this, trying to get these scenes. There's my show scene window. And I wanted to show you, now hopefully, okay. This is the, you're just gonna see this photo. So in this photo, this is the beginning. So right here, this is Canon paper, 140-pound watercolor paper. And I think these are about, well, I don't know, 3.5 inches across, so I could get circles all the way down on both sides. And I made more than we're going to work with, of course, because I want to keep them in my stash, so I have some if I want to make some more later on, right? Or I want to add them to a collage or something. So this particular tea bag is Lipton tea bag. That's all I drink. I just drink Lipton tea, the black tea, and so that's the tea bag I use. And they are the Kooky tea bag paper, meaning before I painted them, I coated them with a half Elmer's glue and a half water solution. You let that dry, and then I painted them orange. And these don't look yellow, but they are yellow. It's because it's a black background. And then I let those dry. So just to show you the process before you cut out your circles or cut out your petals. And I found this, you know, it's not my art, but I really like it. So, Whimsical Daisies, bright and bold, bursting with joy, their color unfolds. So I found this, and I like how the three are there, but look at the middle. So we're going to try to make our circles like that, but I'm not sure if, you know, it probably won't look just like that, and that's okay, but we're going to get something comparable. So I wanted to show you that before we start. Now, is that me? Yeah, but my hands are, let's see. Nope, you're not a guest. Me, oh boy. So this is what happens when I come in and I'm opposite of what I should be. I need to come here and let's see. Make sure I'm on here. Okay. Cancel. I don't know where, oh brother. Let's try this one. I got so many different kinds here. Okay. All right. I had a screen that was perfect. All right. So if I do this and I come here, it messed all up again. I wonder if Ecamm, that's the system I use, if it is, here's a rotation. Okay, and then I have to use mirror because it needs to mirror me. Oh, then I gotta do rotation again. All right, this is the only thing that, am I in the right rotation? No, no, there I am. And this is my right hand. So we got that fixed. We got that fixed. Oh my gosh. So I didn't cut them all out, but I did make them like this. So here we go. I am going to use for my backing this old 1960 Beatle music. But I don't have a lot of the words on this one. Let's see. Listen to the pretty sound of music as she flies, swaying, oh my gosh, daisies, sing to a lazy song. It says daisies on here. Well, isn't that something? Well, that's what we're going to use. And I didn't have an opportunity to make these little ones. I didn't have an opportunity to make any, to tell you the truth. Now I smashed them, so I hope they'll work. I kept them under a magnet because I lose things up here. And then with the yellow, was I gonna, yeah, I was gonna do a red. Now we might have to cut this one down because these are littler petals. So I'm just going to take these. Hopefully I didn't smush them too much that I can't use them. Oh, poo. Okay. I didn't really think that they would become like this after I smashed them. So I'm going to have to peel them apart very easy, gentle. This one, I don't care if it's ripped because I'm just going to paint, I'm just going to put it like that. You know, petals are not perfect. I was going to make this little one before I got onto the show, but I ran out of time. I try to organize myself the best I can, but you know, I do have this thing called ADHD. I have been diagnosed with it, so. But all my life, I really didn't. I did medicine at, you know, in the 50-year-old kind of range when I got diagnosed late. And I thought, well, you know, I've been doing all these system things all my life and cognitive retraining all my life. Just naturally thinking I need something, right? Who doesn't know me better than me? So as you can see, oh, it's going to be adorable. Look at that. As you can see, sorry, I smushed all these and now I didn't expect this to happen. I just wanted to keep these leaves so that they wouldn't fly away on me. Oh, let's see. Somewhere I put the pins. I wonder where I put. Oh, there they are. Is that the pins? I forget where I put things on my desk too. And I lose things on my desk. And I'm constantly trying to be organized. I think it was from my mother. Now, when they helped me move different places, my mom and my sister, they would always say, Vicky, why do you need two of everything? You only need one of everything. And then they would say, but here I see that you even have three of everything. Because I don't know, I'd forget that that I'd have something, and so then I'd rebuy it, I guess, and then I'd put it, and I'd discover that I had it, and I just kept it together then when that happened. And so the base, I think maybe I have enough. I don't know how many of these I let me see, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I'm just going to use regular glue and my silicone mat. I got this off Prime. It's a better color than what, I mean, I have bright blue and purple, really? I'm going, really, Vicky? So I got 2 browns, and I like this brand. I don't know if you can see it. It's called APID because they're thick. The purple one and the other color one that I have, it maybe I should just do that because that's better than let's see, I got this one messed up. I have to give it a little bit of space to make it look better. There we go. Yeah, let's do this. This is better and faster. I don't know if I have any new people in the audience. I was listening to Cynthia over at Senior Insights, and she mentioned me on her channel, and I wasn't expecting it, and I got a few subscribers, and one of the ladies loves to drink tea, and she didn't know anything about tea bag art. So if you're in my comment section, there are people who know a lot. I'm just seeing if oh, hi, Jersey. I'm just seeing who I missed on my comments. I think I said hello, Cindy. Not sure. Oh, you live guacamole. Ooh, nachos, yummy. That, I love avocado. I eat it every morning. Senior Insights. It's a channel. And she's really, actually she's a older retired RN, but she's like 76. And it's a pretty good channel. She had a channel on beets. She was talking about beets, and she'll do the whole history of beets. And I learned that they're good for constipation. I didn't know that. So she'll take concerns of the elderly, you know, in her safety precautions, when to use a cane, when to use a walker, how your, grab bars. Then she has a board meeting on Saturdays where they were talking, there was questions about melon, and one lady asked about, what did she ask about? Lemon melon, and I never heard of that. So I looked it up, and really there isn't any such melon, but there was, a few. What happened here? It's like it. Okay, well, we got other petals. No worries. If you want to be like that. So you just go around like this with your petals. And she's short with her videos. She tried, she does not know anything about tech, just like me. I've learned everything that I've learned in a year. How to do videos, how to do even the computer, because my husband said, well, since you're going to be doing that, let's get you a nice computer. So I had to learn all that too. I didn't know how to drop files, or I had to read all that stuff, learn how to do everything. Now this is about 1 inch. I'm thinking this might be okay. Let's try it. A lot of times I just do this by the seat of my pants. Okay, it looks good. So I want to do the orange ones before I do this. And I'm going to have the same issue here because what did Vicky do? She smushed them all down. Oh, they're peeling off easier. So these are going to be bigger. Now, after I'm done doing this, I hope to do a small collage. Now, what I discover when I do these collages, and then I want to add them into my Ko-fi shop because they're original art. And I think, oh, they look pretty good. So if I think that, I think maybe somebody else might. So what I do with that, like, I'll set it, I'll go back to it the next day, and I'll think, okay, now what can I do with this? So I'm taking a second look at the collage and adding. And then if I don't have enough time to do that, I will even do a third day. Like maybe you have something to do, your family. You don't have that much time the next day. I know my husband wants me to do this thing and meet some people that he's known for a long time. I like social things, but oh God, do I really want to meet new people? Well, I guess, that's why I decided great things never come from comfort zones. Anonymous. I just put that right there. And, I'm learning about all these flowers and all these tea bags and what they can do and what they can't do and what's a good thing, to do with them. I tell you, I'm learning a lot. Because I never, I'm probably going to be a tea bag ephemera queen when I'm done with 100 ways. Because now I know how to include them in my art all the time. It's a great asset to have in your art all the time. They add texture. I outlined these particular flowers in black because I was intending to do it in pencil, but after I painted on them, the pencil wouldn't take. I couldn't see it anyway with my eyes. So I ended up doing them in a black pen. But then I thought, well, I'm going to maybe do some circles around them anyway, to make them whimsical. Amber girl. Amber. Amber. That's my dog with the heart failure. And she's upset about something. I have to get her to calm down. She coughs. She's on medication twice a day, but the coughing, it's better. I don't know if she might need stronger medicine, maybe. I really haven't looked into it. I'm just going to put some things around here, and then I'm going to glue them in. They don't have to be perfect, Vicky. I really like to be perfect, I'll tell you. I like to be perfect. And it's bad because then a lot of times if I can't be perfect, then I won't do it, right? So a lot of times nothing gets done because I can't be perfect at it. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. Anybody else have that problem? I'm thinking we need a joke. I did have some jokes created. ChatGPT is my secret. But I have to sometimes, you know, they're inappropriate or they don't make sense. I have to make them. I go, well, say this or do this, but I love jokes. I've always been that way. I just love jokes. You know, they have these great joke books. And when I was younger, it was fun. I could tell my family jokes. Patsy girl. I can tell by their... Oh. I can tell by their bark. Oh, well, that petal is upside down. We don't want that. And this petal here is sticking to my finger. And so we're just going to go around and around. I really love doing lives because I really love the people. You guys come in and keep me company and just love it. Videos for me take more work. Shorts doesn't take that long. But videos, oh, because I have to do voice overlays. Maybe if I could just learn how to speak and do the video at the same time. I mean, I guess I do it on the live, so why couldn't I do it on a live, on a video? Does anybody out there, like, just record their videos and speak at the same time so they don't do voice overlays? You know, I might just add just a little bit more here. I don't know why I want to. See in there, I don't know why. See, these are closer, but for some reason, but that's okay. I don't think it'll make a difference. I mean, it'll make it look nicer. Then I might use a lot of more orange than I thought I would use. Oh, thank you, Goldie. You gotta take a nap? Well, we all need our sleep. That's important. Thank you for dropping by, Goldie. Ah, okay. So if you do a video, then you just talk and do. Lives are like that, so I don't understand. I could probably do it. I just need to try it. Out of my comfort zone again. So I don't know why I want to put a leaf in those blank areas. I'm going to try this next one to maybe put them a little closer. Hopefully I'll have enough that I cut out. Since I'm doing this, I wanted to have 2 orange ones on the collage. And I gotta go, okay, one there. Oops. And just one here, I think. And then the rest will I think that will be fine. All right, so there I used more. Let's see if I'll have enough orangey ones. So maybe I will just, let me try. Got to work with them a little. Okay, so if I maybe put them, maybe I should put them closer like that. Maybe like that. Think about that way, Vicky. Get my mind to work that way. I think I would like it better. So I may have enough. We'll see, because these are all crunched. And look at, see how the tea bag puts texture on there? I'm not paying attention, but you could do rough or smooth side or mix it like I am. I don't think I like it all. So am I in view well enough? Do you guys want me to zoom it a little bit? Hi, Scrappy Girl, Dana. Glad you got to drop in. Oh, Dana, I didn't know that you had a hamster. Oh, your hamster didn't survive? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I used to have hamsters when I was younger, and they never lived very long. Or they'd escape out of their cage, and I couldn't find them. And then I'd be so sad, so I stopped buying them. I wouldn't save my money, my allowance to get them, because my feelings would get hurt. I didn't like it when my feelings get hurt. As you guys know, I am a mushy lady, right? Mushy, mushy. Actually, that means hello in Japanese. Mushy, mushy. I think I just need to try to put these closer together, and that's what I'm going to do when I create this flower. And then I won't have to put more layers of petals, I think. And I will just put these petals here in case I need them. And then we're going to do a joke. I've been talking about it, but I haven't wanted to stop. Let's see if I can remember how. Oh, that's blurry. Maybe that, oh. Use maximum resolution. Well, I guess that's about as close as we're gonna get. Okay, that's fine. I do need to make this come down a little here. Or maybe I'll do it this way. That might be a better way. So you guys can see. All right, so joke number 1. Why did the Gerber Daisy start journaling? Oh, I don't want my camera to move like that. Whoops. It needed to work through its petals of emotions. All right. So why did the Gerber Daisy start journaling? It needed to work through its petals of emotion. Like right now, I did something that created, so I am going to uncheck that. Because when I checked, it started moving where I don't want it to move. Okay, it's not moving. Isn't that odd? All I checked, and I have no idea what it means. Use max resolution, 4K. Sounded good, right? However, it made my screen move up and down. All right, so I'm going to try. Oops. So this little Gerber Daisy, funny, needed to journal because all these petals are oh, I got it upside down. All these petals are emotions. I do like to journal when my emotions get in the way. I don't have to journal all the time. So if I put it, this might be the size of these petals. Because now I don't like that close. Let's see, maybe like that. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. Whoa! Hey dogs, calm down. Hopefully I'll have enough to do a flower. So I'm putting these a little bit closer on the bottom there so that the space isn't so much as the other ones were. But actually adding another layer makes it look really pretty. All right. You gotta have enough orange ones because I am not gonna cut any more out. Oh. I am not gonna cut any more out. I think I might just have enough. Don't ask me how I calculated this because I have no idea. All I did was look at it. This is my look calculation. I can give you the length of these. You know, even when I did the printer, I just did it by look. I go, oh, that looks good. I think the petals will work. I do have enough here. Okay, so I put these petals closer. And then I don't think I need one on the top. Not this one. I did add one on the top there. I don't know. Should I use the rest of these petals anyway? Let me see. One. They don't have to be perfect. So it could be a lopsided flower. All right. Just to have the orange ones all done, huh? I did put the petals closer. It just could be the size of the petal, maybe. I mean, that looks pretty good. I think I got them all. All right. And for the orange, we're going to do a blue. Yeah. All right. So we are going to, yeah, we're going to glue these. We have to do some drawings on these. I'm not quite sure if I can get it exactly like I showed you, but I'm hoping. I want to really put the glue on here. This is a heavy piece. All right. Putting the glue heavy. This watercolor paper is heavier, so I do want it to glue on there good. I'm just eyeballing to make sure it's in the center the best it can be. I'll measure these petals for you. I don't know if it would help anybody. Yes, I'm glad you caught me live, Goldie. I'm really happy about it. Really happy. Whoops. Just want these to glue on here. All right. Oh, hi Glitter. Glad you're here. That is moving for some reason. Oh, it moves with my hands. That's weird. I don't know what that means. What did I push? So it wasn't that button. It must be another button. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Daisies and Grace. Hello. Cindy, what did you say? Vicky, did you see my question about coffee filters? I asked if you've ever used coffee filters in place of tea bags. No, I have not. I have not. But why not try? The only thing is tea bags are very transparent. And I don't know if coffee filters are transparent. I know they've used coffee filters with the gel plate. Are you gluing real petals down? No, I'm so happy you think they're real petals. Oh my goodness, no. I have the template. In the beginning, I showed, oh dear, why is that happening? Okay, so I showed how I made these, and I have a template. This is a smaller one. You're gonna have to like look at them and decide which size you want, and then you create your printer. I just did it by eye, but let's see how long. So this petal is about 1.5 inches. This petal is about 1 inch. And I cut them all out like this. And I can show you what they look like. Let's see, I've got 2 windows. I don't know why. I'm trying to find... Oh gosh, my dogs are going bananas. They love to bark at... Oh, you know what? I was going to cuss. I was going to say that S-H-I-T word. Now, this is a channel that, you know, we're all adults here, so... I was going to show you... oops. Let's see. I have to get it working here. Let's see. I got to get my scenes. Where are my scenes? I'll show you the beginning where I did do... Okay, I know I'm just... I don't know if my window is messing up anymore. All right. I gotta get this. I gotta show my scenes. So this is what it looked like while I'm drying. So this is the tea bag, Kooky tea bag paper, the half Elmer's glue and water mixture on the tea bags. Then you paint them, and then these two here are for the centers. I think I made it about 3.5 inches this way, and then I punched out, you know, with the punch, 1.5 inches for the larger one. For the smaller one, I did 1 inch. Oh, I'm so glad you think they look like real. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, now let's hope this, okay. All right, so I lost my scenes again. All right, so it wants me, hopefully this scene will work. There it goes. You have to make scenes on eCam for everything, and I'm not very good at doing it. I need to practice more. I need to practice more. Out of my comfort zone, right? Okay. Now, I don't have any idea if this is going to work, but I pulled this stuff out. This is from my telephone book. And I thought, well, I've got all this collage stuff. This is an old envelope that I might want to tear apart. I don't know. I dyed it. And then I have this section. So I don't know. So I'm going to cut these out. I will fussy cut around the petals though. But I kind of want to before I do the metals, I think I better see how they're going to look on the collage that I decide to put them on. I said I'm going by the seat of my pants. Uh-oh. Amber, no. Bruno, no. Stop right now. Leave Amber alone, Bruno. She gets crabby, but, you know, she's sick. Okay, and animals, when they're crabby, they're sick. I mean, they get sick and they're crabby, right? Sometimes people, when they get sick, they're crabby. All right, so I'm going to cut around these. Thinking I might leave a little bit of music paper. Might kind of look cool, because when I do a pin around the outer edging, let's see if I like it. Dolly, quiet. No bark. I'm here alone with all the dogs. My husband had to get a haircut. His hair's always short, and I'm thinking, you gotta get a haircut? But he likes his hair real short. And I think his barber is going to retire, so I think, oh, I bet he just wants to talk to his barber. That's okay. So I'm just going to cut around here, and notice when you fussy cut, if there's anybody new who's watching, you want to move your product, your flower, whatever you're cutting, that moves, and not your scissors. It does take a little bit of practice. I compared some of my fussy cutting when I first started. Oh my gosh, I have improved a lot. So it does take practice. Oh my gosh. Who's that? I don't know who that is. No bark. Hey, is that you, Buster Boy? I want to... Dozer, is that you? Isn't that something? You learn the barks of the dogs and who they are while, you know. That's how I tell who to give discipline to. Usually they listen to me. Dolly, no cry. Stop now. No cry. But they kind of need constant supervision, if that makes sense. Let's see, who's that? That might be Patsy. This is kind of cool because I can see the music paper coming through this flower. Look at that. All right. This one is sticking up a little. Oh, other dogs in the neighborhood. That's Patsy, you hear? Another dog. We'll see. I don't know who that is. Who is that? I still don't know which background I'm going to choose. Okay, that's enough. No cry. I wonder if somebody's out there that they know and I don't know. Yeah, making flowers, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get through your list um, that you guys gave me of all the best flowers you like that you like in your life. And then when I get the ebook done, you know, all of it will be in there, organized in an organized way. So if you just want to make something, you can just go to it and make it. I've never made an ebook before, so I'm learning that as well. Learning a lot more in Canva. Learned how to measure everything. I can't believe I'm doing all this. You know, my husband says, you know, you're really doing a lot. And I go, I know. But you know what? I'd rather do this than clean the house. I'm terrible. So he'll clean the house. We do have someone come in and help us like every 3 weeks to do deep cleaning. But then, you know, we do all the, well, I shouldn't say we, my husband does all the cleaning between that. I do the laundry. I do all the laundry usually. Unless I'm late and he has run out of clothes, then he will do his own. But for most of the part, I do the laundry. You know, you just kind of have, we eat differently. We don't like to eat the same stuff. I don't like to eat what he eats, and he don't like to eat what I eat. So, you know, and he'll, like, he did a tuna casserole last night, and actually it was pretty good. But, usually we use Safeway or one at Costco, or, I mean, they make such good food nowadays, you really don't have to cook. Say Safeway. Costco is my kitchen. Let's see, this way. There's a little tip here that needs to be better glued in there. There we go. Dolly! No, Dolly. Stop crying. She likes to go bye-bye with my husband, but it's so hot. It's like 90 degrees, I think, today in Washington State. That is hot for us. We have more like a Mediterranean climate here. Oh, I got one more to cut out. What am I doing? So we got those two cut out. All right, one more. This little yellow one is so cute. Whenever I say so cute, I think of Juju now. We get kind of our own language. I'm cutting this a little bit crooked here. Okay, Vicky, kind of settle down. Yes, this is tedious. You can get through it. My mind is like going, blah, 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 blah. You just settle down. And think about what you're doing so you don't cut the flower off or the petal off while you're cutting. The third is kind of difficult with the mind. That's okay, Vicky, you can do it. You're not comfortable right now, but you can do it. Out of your comfort zone, this cute little flower is going to be so cute. It's so cute. Well, all three flowers are different. I think the inside, though, I'm going to make the same. I'm going to just use pins, I think, to create some white lines and a cross, or a, yeah, kind of looks like a cross, right? I may have to look at that picture again. I don't know where oh, I could do my phone. I may have it on my phone. I could do my phone. And then you guys can watch me do the middle. I know, I think I'm going to be a tea bag queen. We are on number 69. Going to 100 ways to use tea bag ephemera. All right. Let's see. I didn't get that kind of. All right. Good enough, Vicky. Good enough. All right. So now we have these three. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I kind of want these like in the corner. So we gotta, does that look good? Or do we want to do this corner? Not bad. Let's see, try it one more time. I kind of, because the pink, I don't really have a lot of pink, right? So if I did this one, it would be cuter. Okay, that's potential. I don't know why I'm going to add this. I might, oh, I could add some of that on the bottom. I do like this piece, but these are big, so they're not going to really fit. If I did like a little one, that would fit. I wonder if I can maybe add this piece, because I like the white. Oh, this has white too. This has a doily on it. But then I wonder, I don't like so much. So if we made this like white in here, then we can document for a writing space is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. I think I like this one better. Okay, I like the doily. I do, but if I do this, and because I like the red here, and we've got some red and brown up there. Okay, this has to go here. But if we would add that piece there, and do I want to add any of this? Maybe on this side. What does this look like? I'll cut this. These are one of our junk mail envelopes that come in the mail around here. I just thought maybe if I needed to bring in a little more yellow, I could use this envelope. I think I like this side better. So we can piece, I like that yellow right there. You can always piece things, right? Oh no, I have to take that off because I don't like that. So I like that red. This has kind of a reddish. Take this pencil. Oh, we could just do this. Yeah, I don't need this. So let's kind of take this off. And then I think I'm going to take this off. This piece right here. Okay. These were, oh, these envelopes. I got them so wet and so full of dye. Something else. I'm just going to cut this envelope up. All right. I don't even know if that would look good with something. Okay, so I want to cut this piece out. So was it here? I think so. Ooh. I love building stuff for collage. I feel like I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. All right. Second joke. How do Gerber daisies greet each other in art class? Hey, bud, ready to bloom outside the lines? Right? We don't always want to be inside the lines. So I just want to add a little bit of yellow there. All right, so we are, why did I want to cut it there? I have no idea. Now that put all my scraps over there, and then I'm going to add some more white here. let's just kind of make this a little bit like that. And really this piece is actually underneath. So I think because the more pieces of this I can save for other collages. Okay, you gotta come up to about right there. Just want to get that placed. I think that's where I want it. All right. Okay, I think I just want it right there. And I'm going to cut, I have no idea what that is. Some sort of piece of magazine. I don't know if you guys build things. I like to build pages too for the journals. Oh, they're so much fun to build things. And I'm just going to use a regular glue stick. Oops, I got that glued there and I don't really need it. So this particular background is not tea bag. It's just papers, jelly prints, a lot of jelly prints on this one. Strips that I had left over of projects on my telephone book. Whoops. We have another. There we go. Gosh, I guess I have a few of those that I did not get the amount of glue there. Alright, so we'll put this one here, and then we'll put this one here. Now, are we gonna, I need to keep these open because I need to do those centers. Ah, alright, well, kind of like that. And I'm going to put this in here. I think I'm going to do like that. Alright, so let's just glue this down. Again, this is my telephone book. I have videos on how to, what I do and how I collage in my telephone book. And then you have ready-made collage paper to use. I'm covering that. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes, even though that's a pretty piece of paper. Okay. All right, so should we kind of cut it off here? Maybe cut it off here. because this might be a little bit big. Well, it is big. Well, for right now, I'm just going to cut it kind of like this. I probably have to put it on my cutter to make it even Stevens. There we go. Hey, look at that. Oh, I gotta see my comments. How's everybody been doing? Vicky, are you gluing? I am so glad, Glitter, that you said that. Those are made out of the bags, Michelle. I just got here, but I will try to catch up. Oh, hi, Simple Debbie. Yeah, you can. This is also a re-one. I'm so glad to see you here. So cool. I've been busy, so I'm now looking at my comments, trying to catch up with what you guys are saying, and if I need to answer any questions. Hi, Ginger. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Oh, thank you, Glitter and Jersey. Gorgeous, very pretty. Thank you. Yes, Ginger, the cat lady. She has a channel. I think, if I can think right, Cindy Loves Jewelry and Paper Arts. I think you have a channel. Okay, well, Jersey, have a good laugh. Oh, Jersey, what's fussy cutting? Well, fussy cutting is like when you saw me fussy. For some reason, my picture is moving with my hands. I have no idea why. But what's happening is this, when I was fussy, that's called fussy cutting. You're going around and cutting out in detail something. Okay. Oh, okay, long slit. I haven't, sometimes I use my long ones, sometimes my short ones. Oh, what kind of dogs? They're all mutts. The mother is a Dachshund and Chihuahua and probably something else in her that I don't know. And the father was Poodle. So they have beautiful hair. All of them have really beautiful hair, and it doesn't, what doesn't it do? It doesn't shed. That's the word I'm looking for. Shed. It does not shed. So I could put this one here or here. I like this one up here because then it has a little peekaboo there. All right, so I think I will just, here we go. We're just going to glue them on. When I'm all done with this, I will coat it in a matte medium. Probably my, I always use, I know people make their own, but I'm not that creative. I just like to buy it. Oh, look at that. There it goes again. Fluid Matte Medium by Golden. All right. putting the glue on pretty good as best as I can. I hear somebody out there. Oh, maybe we want this over here a little more. Yeah, let's do that. I gotta title this something. There we go. So I do need to trim this up a little bit. But I'm going to work on the flowers because the centers I want to do a certain way. Ooh. If I can find, okay, here's white. I don't know where I put it. My tea is cold, but it's okay. Sorry about the movement on my screen with my hands. I have no idea why that is happening. Let's see, I gotta get some, I thought I picked out my pins already. That's what I was looking for. The only one I see is the white one though. I need a gold one. I need a gold one. What am So for some reason, oh, I wonder if that's because of the mirror. Oh, let me try something. If I turn that off. Oh, but see, if I don't, I need the mirror on. Oh, okay. Turn off manual focus. Oh, okay. Maybe there it will not rotate. Oh, see, I don't know what all that terminology means. All right, so I need my, where are my pins? I thought I took them. Let me check on my table. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's the other one. Okay, I need those. So I think what I will do first, and I'll just check it here, is just go around these and kind of like just, oh, they're still kind of gluey. Bruno, what's up? Is somebody out there? Oh, yes. There's my husband. He's coming home. Bruno's excited to see him. So I just wanted to kind of swirl some black around the edging here. And I'll just like, let's see how much, well, because I can take a lot of time doing this, but I'm just going to kind of show you what I do because I'll probably go over this and it's still a little wet from the glue. I will go over and over until I am satisfied with the way the petals look with the black. I'm on the live. Hi.
You're on live?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you need something?
No, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. And I will put the black around here. So you kind of get the idea. For highlighting. You know, and I'll probably go, like, see, I'm trying to go around here. Just to kind of make, yeah. So it takes more than one time, and there's a lot of petals. And I'll show you just on the, I'll do the same with these. They're just still a little wet, so it's kind of hard to do my outlining. I'm just going to go around the petals. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You kind of want it wonky. You do want it wonky. Shh. I don't know if they're fighting over my husband's coffee. He wants a cup of coffee. He has his coffee down by the TV. Okay, so you get the idea. So I'm going to highlight even more so the flowers pop out, okay? It's better to do it if they're not gluey. Okay, so now this is what the middle, if I can remember. I think I better look at my phone. I do have a kind of a sample, but I don't really like how it turned out. Let me see. And plus I have a different background. So I showed you earlier the picture of the center that we were going to, oh, there I got it. Okay. So we're going to do this. Oh, got the wrong pen. White. This is a white pen. It is Signa. It's Oriental because I see a lot of made in Japan. I love Japanese art supplies. They're really, really cool. And this white pen works really, really good. So we are going to come here. And we're going to come here. And then there's like white lines. Now they don't have to be perfect, right? So just, Vicky, just try to do your best. Doing white lines. All right. So I'm not going to be able to get exactly like the picture. And then, what do you guys munching about? munching on something and going, "Ah." I think it may be dog talk. I wonder if my husband brought something in to eat. So they want some. I was going to put gold around here. I just think we have to have some smaller lines in here. Bruno and Amber. Bruno, Amber. Amber, no. Please stop. Someday, I know her heart is just going to go. Something like that. I think we need this to be a little bit thicker. So let's make this line a little bit thicker. And I'm thinking I might put some gold in there. I'm going to first put the white there. Hey, Amber girl. No, stop. All right, so there is, now I think I might put the dots here. Let's see what they look like. Around. You have to wipe off the tip some because it gathers the color on the tip and then it won't work. Yeah, I like the dots on the flowers. Okay, and then we can kind of like make little lines, kind of make them look real maybe. I don't know. Remember, this is a whimsical Gerber daisy. Whimsical. A whimsical one. Alright, just make those littler, Vicky. You might have to go over your white. I see where sometimes I do have to go over the white a second time. So this can take, you know, this is kind of tedious. When you want to do this part of the art, you can listen to music. You can watch a YouTube channel. Go watch a live YouTube channel and work on the detail of your flower. I don't know why I want gold in here, but I do. I know it doesn't show it in the picture, but maybe I'll just... kind of like it. Okay, so I did these three. So then let's go over here and do this. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll 2 and 3. There. And you know, the Gerber Daisy has such a wild center, right? I couldn't reproduce it. I have to go something that is whimsical center, because it's so crazy. So I think that center will be pretty cool. And I will make one here and here. And I'll trim this up. Do more black highlighting. I know Juju is probably going to have her channel, and I can finish this up. I'm not sure. I don't know why I want to put simple on here. This is from a magazine. I just saved it because I like the word simple, but it might not work. Because it has that brown, and I don't have a lot of brown. All right, well, that's what I was kind of thinking. Let's see what else. I don't know if I took out any more things. Well, I do have this one. Great things never come. Oh, well, actually, that one looks pretty good, huh? And then you can still write here. I know I have white in this corner. I kind of have white here. I could add some gesso, maybe. I kind of like it there. I don't mind this being white, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I add some gesso to kind of right here and right along here? Maybe these 3 corners. Add some gesso. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Well, how's everybody doing? Are you still around? What did we do? It is 2 hours. 2 hours. So I think I'm going to probably add some white gesso here and here. And continue to outline the flowers in black. They need to be dry though. It just works out better. Still a little damp from the glue. And I'll finish making this. Even Stevens with my chopper. I'll just use this. Why not? It looks good. Okay. Phew, I'm done. And then I'll put a picture of it on my community page, so you'll see the final product. And I'll probably do some more stickers, maybe, in that'll be available in my Ko-fi shop. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you, Jersey. I don't know if I can put these up anymore. I did it one time, and I don't know what button I pushed to remove it. I used to be able to add them. Oh, fuzzy cut instead of fussy cut. Oh, that's funny. I think with that, we need to maybe end with another, I'm going to end with another joke and maybe some bonus encouragements. We all need that, right? All right. Gerber daisies don't mind being different. We got whimsical. They don't mind being different. That's how they become the life of the garden party. The life of the garden party. So some of the phrases that are here, because comfort zone is one. Comfort zones are compost, step out, and flower. That's a good one. That's a good one. Real growth happens outside the glue stick. Every petal you place is a little act of bravery. You know, I've got to say that because I never made these flowers before, and I was just kind of being brave and using my eye to figure it out. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for blooming with me tonight. How about that? Thank you for blooming with me tonight. I did do, I'm not sure if I like this poem. It might need a little tweaking still. A tea bag bloom, a paper sky, a whisper says, just dare to try. Just dare to try. Not every petal fits just right, but still it leans toward morning light. So we can say the light is coming this way as we, on this particular piece. With scissors, snips, and smudges bold, we have our stories, brave and gold. I did use gold. For even daisies, soft and shy, must leave the pot if they'll touch the sky. I don't know if I like that last line or not. It might need a little bit of work, I think. But it's a start. It's a start for a whimsical poem about daisies. All right. Well, I'm going to send out my love to you. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I just think you guys are wonderful. All right. I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye. Sending more love to you guys. And our motto tonight was great things never come from comfort zones. So, bye-bye. Love y'all. Hope to see you next Tuesday, 6 p.m. for another joyful art time show. Bye-bye.